Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Principal Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki Jai. So all you wonderful devotees, to each and every one of the Pandits here this evening, Pandit Dinesh, Pandit Mohan, Pandit Sitesh, and if I've missed anyone, Jai Sitaram and Pranam to one and all. And of course our dear Swami Prakashanandan, Jai Sitaram and Pranam to you. Before I hand you over to Panditji, I just want to give a short but quick introduction of our dear Swamiji here. Swami Prakashanandan is the head of the Chinmaya Mission, Guyana and Trinidad. He teaches Vedanta and Sanatan Dharma to people and institutions all over the world. He has studied in India for many years directly under his guru, Punya Swami Chinmayanandaji. Swamiji has been coming to Guyana for satsang for the past 20 years by invitation from our local mandirs, and in 2023, local Hindu community requests Swamiji to establish Chinmaya Mission in Guyana. Swamiji is currently conducting Guyana Yajna for 108 days at 108 different mandirs across Guyana, teaching the entire Bhagavad Gita. Please put your hands together for our dear Swamiji, Swami Prakashanandan. Praise Bolo, Swami Prakashanandan ki Jai.
Let me spend a minute just to chant the name of the Lord. Please all chant. Radhe 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 Govinda. सब जाएंगे.
Radhe 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 Govinda.
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 Radhe 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 Govinda. ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुदेवाय नमः। ओम पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन रचितां पुराणं मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षी भगवती अष्टादशाध्यायिनी अम्ब त्वामनुसंयताम् भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दाय तपस्त्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधी भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। हरि ओम्। श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम
श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम
श्री कृष्ण
श्री कृष्ण Jai.
Okay. Welcome all of you to this satsang. Tonight we are seeing the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and this we have just chanted number 34 and 35 in this third chapter. The topic which is going on is Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga simply means that we all have to do our karma, whichever karma we are doing today, every day in our life. We have to do that with the right attitude, the right bhav. The right bhav requires some certain elements must be present there. So we saw so far already. First one, I have to do my duty and don't be attached to the result. When we say don't be attached, also that has to be clarified a little bit. It means to say, I should not be insistent on any result. Means to say, I do my karma and leave the result. Let it be in the hands of Bhagwan. Do your duty and let Bhagwan do the rest. And because we don't follow this first rule, we actually take on a lot of stress unnecessarily in our life. And I was giving the example in one of the previous temples. What is that? See, you could take the bora seed, you could clean the land, till the soil, put the seed, put a barricade to protect it from the goat, give it fertilizer, give it water if it needs. You can do all of that, but really, you cannot say whether the vine will give bora or not. It may not give. And sometimes some disease passes and wipes out the whole field. So that is not in your hands. Tilling the soil, cleaning the land, watering, protecting, all that is in your hands. That is in our hands. At some other place in the Shastras, it says, by Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharishi, Kartuhu Ajnaya Prapyate Phalam. Only by Bhagavan's wish or will, we will get that result. If he wishes, we will get the result, we will get. If he wishes, we will get no result, we don't get. But that last part is in his hands. So what? We should just do our part and then leave the rest in his hand. But what we do our part and we insist also that that other part must come, and then you go on taking unnecessary worries. Why are you taking unnecessary? You should just worry about your part. But we unnecessarily take on that worry. But anyway, this first part of doing my duty and not being insistent on that result, because that we know is in Bhagwan's hand, that is called as karma phalatya. That is the first element that should be there in our karma. So now this is making our karma into karma yoga slowly. And last night we saw a second principle, that is called as Ishvara Arpana Buddhi. I am doing even whatever karma I am doing now. See it. Why it is called as karma? Because I am doing it selfishly for me. I want to get this, I want to get that, I want to do that, I want to do the other thing. I will get name and fame and wealth and power and position and this and that and all the worldly things. I am doing it for who? Me. So that has a selfish element in it. That selfish element makes it into karma. And we've been seeing in this karma yoga, karma binds. We have to make that karma into karma yoga by adding these elements now. And migrating on. So, we have to make it into karma yoga by adding these elements. So the first is karma phala tyag, which I talked about just now. Now Ishvara Arpana Buddhi means I am doing it selfishly at this moment. Now let me do it selflessly. I am doing it for Ishvara. I am doing it for Bhagavan. My whichever chosen form of Bhagavan you worship, I am doing it for that purpose. You see? So the second element has to be accompanying our karma now, is to say I am doing it. Still I am doing it. That also later on in higher spirituality, that will have to go also. I am doing it, but I am doing it for Ishvara. I am doing it for the Lord. So now these are two very important things. Now last one I'll tell you, and you will come, because this karma yoga will go on. I will not be in this temple. So I might as well tell you now. It will go on and on. That is called as prasada buddhi. Last. Means, now, I do the work and I offer it to Ishvara and this and that, all the things, right? Now, whatever results come, I should be contented with that result. That's called prasada buddhi. Means to say, I should not go on, people do this, huh? These are all real things. I should not go on blaming Bhagavan. Why he did this? Why he did that? Why? People in this world blame Bhagavan also. As though we know better than Bhagavan. You know how many people have told me they are angry with Bhagavan? Look here. This world and what Bhagavan does, that is the way it is supposed to have been done. This is called prasada buddhi. I accept it for what it is. So I plant the bora tree and I do what I'm supposed to do. And now Bhagavan sends only 2 bora in my tree and you never get 25 pounds. And then you say that neighbor, don't go to temple also. I don't go to temple. So Bhagavan doesn't know what he's doing. Because the man who goes to satsang, he gets 2 bora. And the man who's not going to satsang, on Sunday morning, he did in the rum shop. And when he planted the same bora, in fact, he will give me the seed. Look how much bora he gets. So that means Bhagavan doesn't know what he is doing. And you don't know all the karma and past and all things of this universe. So whatever Bhagavan does, he does in wisdom only. You should never blame Bhagavan. See, I accept the 2 bora with prasada buddhi. How, in the same way, look here. When you, prasada buddhi is a very interesting thing. When we receive prasad, right? You know, so when you go by the door, right? In Trinidad, Guyana, and all, we do it differently now. But usually, when you're passing by the door, somebody waiting there, they give, right? Like that. And they have a little bit, not this big amount, this big parcel of choke you and kill you. They have a little bit there. When you're passing, you get, you know. That is actually prasad. Anyway, when the fella has the basin there, right? And you go there now. Here, inside there's raisin, there's coconut, and there's some sweet, some, you know. So he takes up, he puts his finger like that and takes up and give you a raisin. He said, no, I don't like raisin. You give me a fruit. Anybody does? And if you do also, that is papa, we're not supposed to do. So prasada buddhi means graceful acceptance. Graceful acceptance. Whatever that fellow his hand goes down, whatever comes up in his hand, we're supposed to gracefully accept. Then the same way, whatever the result of karma, we're supposed to gracefully accept. These are the 3 main elements of karma yoga. It all put together, it is called as yajna, sacrifice. So the 3 things, 2 have gone already so far in this 3rd chapter. And other things, now there are many other, you know, what we call ancillary things in karma yoga. Now Bhagavan is talking about all of them. So now in this verse which we chanted here, he says, why people don't do their karma properly? Why we don't do our karma properly? Like for example, I have duty, yeah? So see here, I'll just do simple things in everyday life. A parent's duty, if you brought children into the world, then you have duty to bring up those children, correct or not? We have duty to give them roti, kapra, makan, give them education, give them values, teach them properly and all that kind of thing, isn't it? But you brought them, so that's your duty now. No. The person brought the children into the world, and now you have little children at home, then what? We see a flyer on the wall. You know, we have a nice Christmas party coming up in Georgetown. Nice Christmas party coming up in the flyer. And say, oh, the party looking good. So we get a few friends together. Now the child, what is my duty to stay and take care of the child and spend time with the child and have bonding and transfer values? I put the child by the neighbor. Put the child somewhere there. and I gone to the party. And it's an amazing thing. Or even if I don't do that, no, because I have become a parent, it is time to make sure that I engage in proper parenting. So I am supposed to be an example to the child, because the child does not learn from what you say, the child learns from what you do. Correct? So now Bhagavan is hinting at this thing. See, my duty as a parent now happen. What he says here, Raga Dvesha Vyavastita Indriyasya means the Indriya, the senses saw the party. The senses saw the some object in the house. Like for example, I was telling yesterday, the man was telling me, Saji, you talk to the boy now. I said, what boy? He said, my son. Oh, what happened? He's only 16 years old. And he's smoking. Talk to him now. And while that father was telling me, no joke story, it's a real story. While he was telling me that, he had a cigarette in his hand. So he's telling me to talk to the boy, but I'm telling, the child doesn't do what you say, the child does what you do. So now it is my duty as a parent to make sure that whatever I want my child to do, I myself have to be doing that thing. So now it says here, because of all attachments and aversions in my life, that causes me to fall from my duty in all type of duty, whichever duties we have. My attachments and my aversion. So he's attached to, he's attached to poof poof. Huh? So now he going poof poof poof, and then he's telling the Swami, he wants to now engage me to fill in where he fell short. It doesn't work. That boy will say, who is this man coming with his orange clothes here? He will not listen to me, he will just do what he saw his father doing. So, because of attachment and aversion in this verse, Bhagavan is saying, people fall from their duty. And you just have to apply this. I am attached to the party, Christmas party in Georgetown. I am attached to the fun, I will have their nice food and the drink and this and that and all that kind of. Raga Dvesha, Bhagavan said, uses this phrase. A big phrase comes through the Gita. Raga Dvesha Viyuktaistu. Here Raga Dvesha Vyavasthitau. So many places this phrase comes. Or the opposite of that now, Dvesha. Raga is attached. So he's attached to something, so that causes him to fall from his duty. You see, they're attached to so many things. Or Dvesha, the other one, what is that? He is supposed to take time, spend time with the child, teach the child life skills, teach the child values and all. He said, man, I don't have any patience for that. Aversion now. The other thing, I have no patience for this. And then at the same time, that is coupled with the raga. Raga means he is, I don't know if you have heard some song I heard in Trinidad. He said, them man and them so lazy, whole day sleeping in the hammock. So he's attached to the hammock and have aversion for spending time and becoming an example and all of that kind of thing on the other side. So two things at the same time. Raga Dvesha, this is what I'm talking about. And for this, these two years are our enemy. This is Raga Dvesha, aversion, attachment and aversion. Or sometimes we say in simpler language, likes and dislikes. Human beings have so many likes and dislikes. I like this, I like this, I like it. And this thing I don't like, I don't like. And you see reflecting in so many ways. Given, when you cook dal and rice with Karela, Karela, you want to kill me? He doesn't like Karela. So he takes Karela, dal, rice, everything out the window. This is called Dvesha. And Raga, oh, Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders, KFC. Raga, see. So Dvesh for the healthy thing, and usually this is the case. Dvesh, dislike, aversion for the healthy thing, and attachment to the unhealthy. Yes, this is human life. And that is the example he's setting for the next generation, for the children, and for the, this and that. Amazing. So, he says these two, Raga Dvesh, our enemy. Enemy of the human being. Swadharma, and this is why human being finds himself not fulfilling his duty, doing his duty properly, too many Raga, Dvesh. So now these are all side things. For Karma Yoga, Shreyan Swadharmo Vigunaha Paradharma Swadrishtita. Swadharme Vidanam Shreyaha Paradharmo Mayavaha. It is better that I do my duty, which may not be any great thing, well, than to do somebody else's duty. Somebody else is doing duty. Like for example, it is my duty to bring up my children. I am just using this hand. You can just, whatever, substitute whatever example you wanted there. It is my duty. Whose duty is it to bring up my children? My duty. You see? So, better to do my duty even though I don't do it so well. I am not so skilled and all that. Then to, no, you don't want to stay and bring up your children. You want to go and bring up the neighbor children. Or so many other things. Now, this topic also goes very deeply, and I have to tell you a little bit, a couple more points with this. In this world, all of us are cut out to do something, One person is cut out to be an accountant. One person is cut out to be a taxi driver. One person is cut out to be a farmer. One person is cut out to be a soldier, a policeman, a pilot, a teacher. How many? We are all cut out to do different things. So we have to look from very early in our life to see what exactly we are cut out to do. And we have to do that work. We should not be making judgment. Today AI has a lot of money. So see how we make judgment in modern times. AI has a lot of money. Computer engineering has a lot of money. So I'm going in that direction. So you're making decision based on what? Money. That will not be proper way to live. Bhagavad Gita is totally against this type of thing. We make decision based on money. Or some people like they like attention and they like name and fame and all that kind of thing. So I'm going to Hollywood, Bollywood, or some wood. Going there, right? Because there you get name and fame. But that is not the way to make decisions. The way to make decisions is to see what you were cut out. You may not have been cut out to be an actor. Why are you going to Hollywood? You're not cut out to be this thing or that. We have to search inside to see what I'm cut out to. So let me give you an example. Bhagavad is talking about a square peg in a round hole. Have you heard this? Square peg in a round hole. So we all have to figure out in our life that we're cut out to do this thing. I'll give the example. One nurse, she was going with her first aid kit, walking down the beach to some clinic somewhere. So she had to pass by the beach. What happened? The previous night, there was a party on the beach. So the people who partied, and now they all went home, but they left all their bottles and cans and garbage and like we do in this part of the world. So she, passing by, so many bottles and cans and all, she thought on the beach. And she thought somebody will come on this beach and they will step on a bottle or step on a can. Now all of these sounding good. People will step on a bottle of can or something and they'll hurt themselves. Right? So she put down the first aid kit and started picking up bottles and cans. Now whose work is that? You are a nurse. Your job is not to pick up bottles and in the public place. At home, if you pick up your bottle and your can in your kitchen, that's a different matter, right? Your job is a nurse. So she put down the first aid kit and started picking up bottles and cans. One other man now walking on the beach, he tripped over the first aid kit and he fell down and break the arm. In other words, you left what you were supposed to be doing and you started doing something else. And now you see a cause peril in the society. So much so that the other fellow broke his arm. So when you put a square peg in round holes, these kind of things happen. Everybody else has to figure out. So this line will come again way down in the 18th chapter. Bhagavad is fond of this line, so he'll repeat this line. Shreyansa dharmo vidunaha paradharmas pranushita. Paradharma bhayavaha. The other thing is, that last part. If she is picking up bottles and cans, and the man whose work it is to pick up bottles and cans, if the two of them do it, who will do it better? I think after she picks it up, she doesn't know where to put it now. Correct? Because that is not what she is doing every day. Where you put it now? But the man who is doing it every day, he will know exactly where he's supposed to go. So it's better that everybody stick to their work. And there will be so many problems if we find ourselves doing somebody's work like that. So one of the things in Karma Yoga, one of the underlying principles of Karma Yoga is you find what you were meant to do. That requires some soul searching. Now Arjuna Uvacha, Arjuna said, and this is last night I introduced this thing, Arjuna asked a very pertinent question. This is a very famous question. Now let us see what his question is. First, if we understand the question, then the answer will become clearer. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Now see the question, Arjuna's question. Prabhu, this thing is there through the Mahabharata. Duryodhana also says, Atha kena prayuktoyam papam charati purusha. what is that thing which makes me do pap? And in this hall, today is 21 days? 22. In these 22 days, I have been using the word pap. So a rough translation is sin, right? But it's a very bad translation. So today I will talk a little bit about this pap, because it has come many times, this pap word, right? Many times so far, it has come already. But Arjuna is asking, Prabhu, what is that thing which makes me do pap? Anichannapi varsne, balati, as though forcefully, against my wish, against my will, like something that makes me do pap, make me do the wrong thing. So this is his question. People tell all the time, I don't want to do the wrong thing, but I don't know how I end up doing it. I don't want to do the wrong thing. Now, this question seems simple, but before we continue to see the answer which Arjuna is giving, let us see this word pap. Now, in the English language, you all know the word sin. We know a word called sin, right? So now, in the English world, in the Western world, the sin word is a very restricted word. Like you should not do there's about 5, 10 things like that listed there, right? So if you do any one of those 10 things, that is called as sin. So the word papa does not mean anything like this. I said papa is a big, broad word, like this. Now, let me start by telling, every sin is a pap, but every pap is not a sin. So this is how big the two words are. Every pap means every sin means if I steal and I cheat and I whatever, kill and all that kind of thing. Because those things are listed now. You should not do this, whatever, right? So all of those will be considered as papa. But papa word used in the Upanishads, in the Mahabharata, in the scriptures, in the Ramayana and all, right? The papa word is way broader than that. So, like for example, in the second chapter we saw, Bhagavad said there, Sukha dukhe same kritva lava lava jaya jayo. Tatho yudhaya yujyasva nevam papam avapsyasi. Means you maintain your balance in joy and sorrow, in gain and loss, in victory and defeat. Maintain your balance and do your work. And then you will not incur pap. No, but that has to do with stealing and lying and cheating and all that. That has nothing to do with any of that. So the word pap then means even I do something to cause my rebirth in this world a second time and a third time and a fourth time, all that will be pap. Anything that I do that is going to lead to repeated birth and death. Anything that I do that is going to bring me back in this sansar, bring me back in this human birth, whichever birth, that thing is called as pap. So it's a big word. It includes all the little things like the cheating and lying and stealing and all the other things also. And then it includes even something that doesn't fall in that list. And now when we take such a word and we translate as sin, we are restricting the word. Therefore I'm telling everywhere, forget the word sin and all, just say pap. Look here, if you see the Oxford Dictionary right now, right? New Oxford Dictionary, they have taken the word bungalow, they have taken the word karma, they have taken the word dharma, they have taken the word reincarnation, all these things which we know, which we have been using, because they can't find any definition for those words, so they take the word as it is. Karma and dharma, how you will define? Very difficult to define. So we have lent them many words. Pandit, they have put the word Pandit in the dictionary. Of course, they spell it Pundit. P-U. It's supposed to be P-A. So we have lent the Oxford Dictionary many words which they cannot find definition. They take the word as it is. So just learn a few more. So this is one of them. Pap. So now, The Bhagavan is telling, Arjuna is asking, Prabhu, what is that thing which causes me to do pap? So now Bhagavan replied. Very nice reply here. And this reply will close this chapter. He's going to hammer on one word. From here, how many verses? Maybe about 6 verses or so. On one word. See that. Then tell you what causes us to do pap. Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Krodha Esha, Rajo, Guna Samudbhava. The thing that causes us to do papa is kama. Kama means desire. There's a big word in this Bhagavad Gita also, desire. So we have to watch all our desires. Of course, it has come up in the 2nd chapter, so I have talked about elaborately this thing called as desire. But there are several classes of desire, which I did not tell that time. Let me just tell you this thing now. See, desire. There are several strengths of desire. First type of desire is called as asha. Asha. Asha means is a weak desire. It's called hope. Hope. Yeah. So that is the first type of desire, right? Hope. And this country has so many hope. Good hope, better hope. I saw some other hope just now you're coming here. Best hope or something. Eh? New hope. Better hope, good hope, all sorts of hope. The only thing I have not seen so far is hopeless. But all hope is there. Eh? Alright. So, this weakest type of desire is called as asha, hope. So now, for that type of desire, the human being doesn't do anything. I just hope it rains today, but what do you do? Can't do anything, is it? I just hope this thing happens, I hope that thing happens. But there is no action initiated to bring about the result. That is called hope. The second is called ichha. Ichha means some desire, but I initiate some action now. But I don't take it too seriously. You know, we are going, like, for example, okay, I'm going there, I heard that they are giving free ice cream. Somebody giving free ice cream by the junction. So I'm going there. So he actually left the house and he walked down there. But he doesn't take it too seriously because suppose really it's not true. But he initiates some action. It's called ichha in Sanskrit. And the third one, which is given here, is called kama. Kama. Kama means now this is really strong. And I explained when the previous event came up in the 2nd chapter. You all were not present there. After this karma comes, only trouble can come. There is nothing good will come out after that. I'll show you. Karma means desire, right? Desire. So now see, if that desire is fulfilled, it metamorphosizes into greed. Because when you get one, you want two. When you get two, you want? Yeah, that goes on and so we were talking about that in the car just now. Because when the people get into power and all that kind of thing, and they take in millions and stashing there and stashing, how many millions is enough? There is no? No. So if the karma is fulfilled, if the desire is fulfilled, it changes into greed. Achha. If it is not fulfilled, and this is what's given in second chapter and given here also. If it is not fulfilled, which is most of the time, that is the way, because everybody wants $1 million, but only one man will get it. Isn't it? So most of the time it is not fulfilled. It changes into krodha, anger. And please see, this is a very, very insightful piece of knowledge by Bhagwan Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. Every time you have gotten angry in your life, without exception, invariably, every time I have gotten angry in my life, behind that anger was an unfulfilled desire. It is a desire which was unfulfilled, metamorphosized, morphed into anger. And so the easiest way to control anger is if you could quickly identify that desire and just drop it. If I could quickly identify what the desire was, and I drop the desire, the anger will just vanish. So if it is fulfilled, it turns into greed. If it is not fulfilled, it turns into anger. If it is fulfilled for somebody else and not for me, that desire changes to envy, malice, hate, all of those type of things. Jealousy, any one of those, depending on my nature. If it is thwarted by circumstances which is totally beyond your control, anybody's control, it changes into depression. Because, for example, if it is thwarted by your Guruji, but you can't get angry with Guruji. So you go, oh, Guruji did not allow me, now you become depressed. Anything that comes after this karma, desire, is trouble. And the fourth type of desire, now I told you there are strengths, asha, ichcha, kama. The last one, that I call as Krishna. Krishna, this word. See, that comes in a very famous bhajan, all of you will be knowing. And most people make mistake in bhajan and sing something else. Jo mitana chahe jeevan ki Krishna. Krishna, Subha Sham Bhoga Bande, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Subha Sham Bhoga Bande, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Be careful when you're saying. See the words, Jo tu mitana chahe jeevan ki Krishna. All the people in Trinidad, I don't know for Guyana, I suspect here also, people say Jo tu mitana chahe jeevan ki Krishna. Krishna, what it means to say, those people who want to eliminate this craving from their life. So you can't say, if you say Krishna, it will be those people who want to eliminate Krishna from their life. See how bad the meaning, just by one letter. You want to eliminate Krishna, you get rid of he too. So, जो तू मिटाना चाहे जीवन की तृष्णा, that person who wants to do that, eliminate the trishna from their life, then what they have to do? Subah Shama Bola Bandha, my dear brother, morning, noon and night, chant the name of Krishna. Right, like that. So now, yes. So, the last type of desire is strong one, that we call Trishna. Trishna is like these grades are there. Trishna is such, man, see, from Asha, weak. Icha a little bit stronger. Kama strong. And if karma doesn't get fulfilled, whoever caused it not to be fulfilled, he'll pay. Means you'll finish him, isn't it? That fellow got in my way. I wanted this, and I didn't get it. He's the man who caused me not to get it. So tomorrow I will, in Trinidad language, I'll do for him. I don't know what you say in Guyanese language. But I will, take him out, correct. I'll take him out. Yes. Now, Trishna is 1 degree higher. And when this Trishna, what is that? He doesn't want to take out that fellow. He gets so angry, he'll take himself out. And people who commit suicide, that's what they do or not. The desire was so much that he's ready to give up his life. See how strong that is. And one fellow was going to jump. No, he was going down the road to commit suicide. Somebody asked him, where are you going? I'm going to commit suicide. Really? What are you going to do? I'm going to jump off a 4-story building. That was his reply. I'm going to jump off a 4-story building. That other man said, but in our town we don't have a 4-story building, we only have 2-story building. He said, I not have a jump 2 times. You go and jump to that. One time when you jump, you anyway. So Krishna is strong desire, and Bhagavan is telling him here that it is this, whichever this form of this desire, it starts resulting in papa when it gets to Icha and Kama and Trishna. Because it is there where I initiate some action. In Asha, I just hope. I don't initiate anything. So, when Yajna asked the question, what causes me to commit this papa? No, it is Kama. When he says Kama, he means all of them. Causes me to commit papa. And this Jiva, from one karma to the next, one desire to the next, and because of this desire, all rules he breaks and all that kind of. See, for example, the person is married. Don't want to get into a marriage situation. You have to raise a family. You've gotten into a marriage situation because the family is the building block of society and all that kind of thing. Your eyes are supposed to be there, but the eyes gone there, and some karma come there. Some desire comes. See? Now what do you call it? Children fall between the cracks, marriage breakup, civil court, divorce, second marriage, so all sorts of. Because the eye is gone. Or some karma comes and the neighbor also sees it and you also see it. Huh? The neighbor sees it and you see it. You have the desire and the neighbor has the desire. What do you do? Put a spoke in the wheel. You know how this thing goes. The competition in the world is like that. Before that fellow could get it, you have to make sure that you get it. So you know the neighbor going to meet such and such person tomorrow to fulfill his desire. So you go there before and you tell him all the things about the neighbor. All sorts of things. How karma makes people do all sorts of sin. With the papi. You see? Like that. Bhagavan says, Mahashano Mahapapma. Our enemy is this karma. This desire. It makes us do all pap. This is the second line there. Okay. Now, unfortunately, my time has gone away.
10 minutes.
10 minutes more.
No, you went to Sayana.
Enjoy it from. You go ahead.
Alright, little bit. See next verse now. Bhagwan tells about his karma. He continues now. And there's one previous idea which I left out in that verse. He says, Rajoguna samudbhava. Karma is born from Rajas. Rajogun. A lazy fellow who is tamasic, right? He doesn't have any karma, he's all lazy. Sleeping only. Lazy man. Very less karma here. But the Rajasic man, who has got a Rajas, he's the one who has Sattvic fellow also. Oh. He also no karma. Tamasic man sleep. Whole day sleeping. But the Rajasic man is the man who has all the karma, the desire. Rajoguna samudbhava. Now, he tells further about his karma. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Now see, 3 examples are given to tell how this karma covers up the knowledge inside of us. What knowledge? My nature is Sat Chit Anand. That is the knowledge. I to know my own nature, but that is covered up by this thing called as karma. Now, that's a little stretch. In technical Vedanta, there are many things to be explained there. But this, at a very ordinary level now, Bhagavan is saying that if karma covers up my knowledge. And he says, Dhumena vriyate vatnihi, just like the smoke covers up the fire. You know there's a fire, but there's so much smoke. So the fire is hidden inside, the smoke has veiled the fire. And then next example he gives, Yatha Adarshaha Malena cha. On a mirror, there's some dirt. So when you look in that mirror, you can't see yourself. And next one, Yathol Bena Avritaha Garbhaha. Like how the baby is covered over by the womb. So 3 different examples. Actually 3 examples are the sattvic, rajasic and tamasic examples. Means in the same way kama, desire covers up my knowledge. I have so much of desire. Means I want this, I want that, I want the other thing, and so many countless desires I have that I forget that I am Satchit. And I am looking for the same happiness in that thing and the other thing and the other thing when I have the happiness right here. The desire causes, I want this, I want that, I have to get this, I have to get them. And when I get this only I will be happy. This is what people think. When I get this I will be happy. When I get that I will be happy. But the truth is, if a person doesn't find happiness in his own heart, he'll never find it anywhere in this world. So now, 3 examples, sattvic, rajasic, tamasic examples are given. Why? See, when there is a person who is a sattvic person and he has some desire, it is easy for a desire to go away. Easy. Just like when the smoke covers the fire, a little poof, smoke, gone. Easy. Now, the other one, when the mirror has some dirt, you go, it would not go. Isn't it? You have to go and get detergent and water and cloth and... So when a rajasic person has some desire, it takes some more effort. And when a tamasic person has some desire, oh wow, there's a baby in that womb for 9 months now, you can't do anything, you just wait now, but you can't tell him, come out. What do you do? Only time will? Yes. The time will only determine. If you feel a little hurry, come 7 months. I feel like Shukadev 12 years. Bhagavatam. So anyway, the tamasic person to uncover the Jnana takes long time. That is what it means. A tamasic person. A rajasic person takes some less effort, and a sattvic person almost no effort. So if I cultivate those things, I will be able to sattva, rajasa, tamas, depending on what I cultivate, that will determine how fast I will be able to see my own nature. But in the next verse he says, this kama, which is desire, which is there, is the eternal enemy and is insatiable. Kama is such that when you fulfill, I told you, it turns into greed. If you think, no, my desire will end by fulfilling. I have the desire for this thing, I have the desire for this thing. When I fulfill it, my life will be complete. That is misunderstanding. That is not going to happen. That doesn't happen anywhere. That does not happen anywhere, not even dream. Let me just tell you a hypothetical situation. You tell me if that will ever happen. Somebody comes and gives me $1 million today, US dollars. Today give me $1 million. And then the next day, he comes and he tells, मेरे पास एक और million है. आप लेंगे? Means I have 1 more million, you will take it. And I know my neighbor is a pauper, this fellow have nothing. Right? And I already got $1 million yesterday. And the fellow came with another $1 million. Is there any conceivable way in this earth that this man will say, no, I don't want a second million, I have $1 million, I am contented. Atitrikta, santushtaha. Completely satisfied. You give it to man. Anybody could ever conceive this thing happening in this earth? This will not happen, I guarantee. Never is going to happen. So he said this thing is the constant enemy of any sadhaka, this thing called as calm. Constant enemy of, and therefore I have to give up. Alright, now I will stop. I told you all the verses to finish this chapter is in the same way. You got the gist of it. To complete this chapter. In the 4th chapter, many interesting. If you want to learn all about Sanatana Dharma, fundamental, all things about Sanatana Dharma, the fundamentals, the rudiments of Sanatana Dharma, you have to study chapter 4. What makes Sanatana Dharma different from every other religion on the earth? is to be found in chapter
4.
every fundamental principle. And please do not go on saying that all religions are same. By no stroke of imagination they can be same. They are different. I don't know why people are scared of difference. Variety is the spice of life. Have you heard? Bhagwan has made such a wonderful variety in the world. Why are you scared of it? We have to bend backwards to say all religions are same and all that. That is not true. Bhagwan has made, and let me tell you one more thing about the Bhagwan's variety. There is no repetition in this universe. No two planets are same. No identical twins are not identical. Correct? Bhagwan doesn't make repetition. There is no repetition nowhere. Two hydrogen atom also. At any one point in time, the electron will be in a different place. Correct? The nucleus will be here, and in this atom, the electron will be here, and in that atom, the electron will be there. And you can never locate the two of them at the same exact place in any point of time. This is the astounding nature of Bhagwan's variety. No repetition. So in the same way, we have various types of religion, various types of races and people and this and that. Accept the variety and learn to love it. And no problem, this one different from that. No problem. Bhagwan made it. You want to do better than Bhagwan? No. He made, but so you want to improve on Bhagwan. No. So in all the fundamentals of Sanatana Dharma, which makes Sanatana Dharma will be there in chapter 4. This chapter will come to an end tomorrow, and chapter 4 will start also. Now let me tell you where that is happening. That is happening in Maikoni, I think. Mortis Hindu Mandir, Mortis Maikoni, Branch Road. And those type of things slowly in Trinidad also we are trying to change and to educate and all. You can't say Hindu Mandir. Tell me if it makes logical sense. And if it is Mandir, what will it be? Christian. If it is Mandir, it can't be Christian. It will have to be Hindu. So you could say Hindu temple. That is fine. Because you have Greek temple and Jewish temple and all kind of, You could say Hindu temple, but you can't say Hindu Mandir. That's a redundancy. Hindu temple you can say. But anyway, tomorrow, I should be telling you, I will tell them. Tomorrow I will tell them. A very special thank you to Pandit Ganesh and Dev Singh. His name also is Dev Singh. Yeah, okay. Thank you all so much for having us. It was very good. I'm sorry that we got a little bit late. We can't gauge the traffic in Guyana. Every day we're trying to gauge traffic properly and this and that, all kind of things. But things happen. Okay. Some announcement I'll tell, and then we'll have the arti. Okay. On the 3rd of May, we have the conclusion of this whole 108 nights. On the 3rd of May, it's a Saturday, from 5 in the evening, at the Gandhi Youth Cricket Ground in town. 3rd of May, 5 o'clock. Please come if you have the time. Alright. We have collaborated with the Indian High Commission here in Georgetown and the Swami Vivekananda Cultural Institute here in town, and Chinmay Mission collaboration to teach the chanting of Bhagavad Gita, because the teachers they have been posted from Canada, posted to Georgetown now, to Guyana, to do this type of work. So those of you who are interested in learning to chant Bhagavad Gita properly, please do sign up. You can register online, contact them, take their number and all, and you can learn to chant Gita. It starts in the middle of this month, and then it will continue all the way to June, and then there will be competition in June also, and the Indian High Commission will be giving prizes also. So, and it is online, you don't have to come there, you can do it online. You don't have to come to the ashram in Manripo. Alright. One of these has been made for everybody, the bookmark, to mark the occasion of 108th night. So please have one on your way out. Those people who are interested in studying this type of knowledge, getting into this type of field, the Chinmay Mission has a course in Mumbai, and we have a course in Trinidad now. 2 batches have been completed in Trinidad. The qualification for joining the course is you have to be 30 years and under, you have to be unmarried, and you have to have a university degree. And if you have this qualification, the ashram will provide everything for those 2 years, a 2-year course. Now the rules of the course is you have to come and stay in the ashram for 2 years. You can't leave. If you leave, you can't come back. Then classes will go from 5:30 a.m. every single day till 8 p.m. every day, no holidays, and no Saturday, Sunday, not Republic Day, Independence Day, nothing. Classes every single day. So it's a very intense course, and it is tantamount to 15 years in a university setting. In 2 years, you complete what you will complete in university in 15 years. So this is the intensity of the course. For people who are interested in becoming swamis and brahmacharis, and or who want to serve the society in this capacity and all that kind of thing, this is the requirement. Okay, very intensive course. If you survive that, you'll live. All right. Other announcements I will tell tomorrow in my clinic. That is all stand for Arati, and we will conclude. Om Jai Bhagavad Gita, Maya Jai Bhagavad Gita, Hari Hiya Kamal Vihari, Hari Hiya Kamal Vihari, Sundar Sukuni, Om Jai Bhagavad Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garuda Raja Mangalam Punerikasham Mangalaya Hari Om Shri Guru Namo